Be strong and courageous. Do not be dismayed. For the Lord God is with you wherever you go. This is about the Great Paralyzer. This is going to get interesting. The Great Paralyzer is fear, guys. They call fear the Great Paralyzer because it cripples the greatest minds in the world, including your mind and my mind, stopping us from creating and flourishing. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be paralyzed no more. I don't want to be paralyzed by the paralyzer. I want fear to work where it needs to work, which is when my life is actually in danger, instead of me creating anxiety and false narratives that's going to stop me from succeeding and pressing forward. Like, no thank you, no thank you ma'am, no thank you sir. I have suffered from anxiety and fear most of my freaking life. It was usually what others thought of me, how I presented myself in a room, like if I were to be too loud. I was really worried about failing a lot, not succeeding. And anyone knows that if you're worried about making things perfect, any moment that you think that you are going to fail, you're going to stop. That has caused me to be stagnant in a lot of things, in a lot of parts of my life. So I am providing a solution that has been working for me, and it's been phenomenal. And I want it to be phenomenal for you guys too. So let's be able to differentiate between anxiety, which is a buildup of worrying, and fear. Fear is when something that you need to worry about is actually present danger. We worry about bad things happening all the time, but that creates narratives in your mind that are not even true. Number one, you don't know if something is good or bad until you get to the end of the story. And number two, as long as you're alive, you're in the middle of the storyline. I feel like a lot of us live in a state of anxiety and worry, and we replace it and think that it's fear, and it's not fear. Let me tell you something. Anxiety is focusing on undesirable results that you don't want, on an undesired outcome. Let me tell y'all a secret. This creates false narratives. Faith is focusing on desirable results that you do want. And so, Ms.Metayer, how do we not have anxiety? I now focus on the results that I do want. I don't worry about what other people are thinking. I actually focus on the good things that people might be saying about me, or I focus on the good things that I can't even say about myself. Your feelings are a result of focus. If you focus on the outcome that you want, if you focus on the outcome that you desire, I promise you wholeheartedly, your life will change if you ever suffer from anxiety. When you leave to drive to work, or when you leave to go take a bus, you just jump in your car and go, right? You don't worry about the red lights, the yellow lights, the pedestrians, if your brakes are gonna work. Not, you just jump in your car and go, right? Because you believe that you're gonna have the result of reaching to work. For people who have fear of driving, that wouldn't work for them. They wouldn't be able to get to the next destination. Even in a Lyft, Uber, or an app that's gonna take them, they wouldn't be able to make it to whatever destination. You have faith, you have fear. And with us seeking to achieve, we wanna make it to the next destination. All in all, I do not want fear to control where you're going to go. I don't want fear to control your mind. I don't want it to control your decisions unless danger is actually present, is when you need to have fear. But guys, please don't let the Great Paralyzer paralyze you. If you're a believer, it's always good to ask God to open your eyes to see that He's there, right? So He's always present. The only thing that we have to moderate is remember that God is always with us. Every Monday, this series is premiering, and the next series will be about the power of desire. The power for desire. I really hope that these videos are uplifting you as much as the information uplifts me and helps me out. Chat soon.